The Battle of Tsushima, fought on May 27 to 28, 1905, in the waters of the Tsushima Strait, was the climactic naval engagement of the Russo-Japanese War and one of the most devastating defeats in the history of the Russian Imperial Navy. It decisively shifted the balance of power in East Asia, demonstrated the effectiveness of modern naval tactics, and proved that superior organization and technology could overwhelm numerical strength. The Russo-Japanese War, which began in 1904, was fought over influence in Korea and Manchuria. After a series of defeats on land and the fall of Port Arthur in January 1905, Russia decided to send a major naval force, the 2nd Pacific Squadron, from the Baltic Fleet to the Far East. The squadron, commanded by Vice Admiral Zinovy Rozhestvensky, consisted of over 40 vessels, including 8 battleships, 9 cruisers, and numerous destroyers, support ships, and transports. Its flagship was the brand new battleship Knyaz Suvorov. Most of the ships were technically mismatched, many outdated, and crews were exhausted from the 8-month voyage through 3 oceans. In contrast, Japan's combined fleet under Admiral Heihachiro Togo was well prepared, experienced from earlier battles, and maintained excellent reconnaissance, logistics, and training. The Japanese fleet included 4 modern battleships, 27 cruisers, dozens of destroyers and torpedo boats, and numerous auxiliaries. Togo's flagship was the Mikasa, a state-of-the-art British-built battleship equipped with advanced artillery and armor. Japanese forces were tracking the Russian fleet well in advance, thanks to radio interception and scout vessels. At dawn on May 27th, the Russian squadron entered the Tsushima Strait. At 2:10 p.m. local time, Togo engaged the Russians and executed a brilliant tactical maneuver known as Togo's Cross. His ships turned across the Russian line, concentrating fire on the lead vessels. Knyaz Suvorov was quickly disabled, then sank later that day after relentless shelling and torpedo attacks. The Russian formation fell into chaos. With their flagship gone, communications crippled, and many ships damaged, the fleet lost coordination. Other battleships, including Borodino, Imperator Alexander III, and Oslabya, were also sunk. Japanese gunnery proved devastating at long range, while Russian ships, slower and less maneuverable, became easy targets. On May 28th, the remnants of the Russian fleet attempted to escape, but most were either sunk, captured, or forced to surrender. Only 3 vessels managed to reach Vladivostok, the cruiser Almaz and 2 destroyers. Several other ships were interned in neutral ports. Russia's losses were staggering: 21 ships sunk, 7 captured, about 5,000 sailors killed, and over 6,000 taken prisoner. In comparison, Japan lost only 3 torpedo boats and 117 men. The battle revealed not only the technical and tactical superiority of the Japanese Navy, but also the deep organizational and strategic flaws within the Russian naval command. Tsushima was more than just a military catastrophe. It marked the symbolic end of an era. The defeat shattered Russia's image as an unshakable imperial power and fueled unrest at home, which would soon erupt into the 1905 revolution. For Japan, the victory was a moment of national triumph. For the first time in modern history, an Asian power had decisively defeated a major European empire in a conventional war. The battle directly influenced the peace talks mediated by U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt, culminating in the Treaty of Portsmouth in August 1905. Russia ceded southern Sakhalin to Japan, acknowledged Korea as within Japan's sphere of influence, and withdrew from Port Arthur and parts of Manchuria. The Battle of Tsushima remains a defining moment in naval history. It was the last major battle of pre-dreadnought steam-powered fleets and a harbinger of the new era of naval warfare. Above all, it stands as a testament to how discipline, training, and strategic planning can overcome sheer size and firepower.